Hi, so I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to share with you the more personal side of my blog post and my article on PCOS and fatigue. PCOS fatigue has been probably my Everest as far as PCOS goes. I have had ongoing struggles with PCOS-related fatigue for years, and it's gotten to the point where I would cancel on totally cool, fun events because I was tired, or my husband would come home and be so ready to talk to me or have a great evening in, and I was kind of like, blah, just sort of a zombie sitting on the couch. And I realized at some point that this was just not normal. So I went to my doctor and I said, hey, I'm not sleepy tired, I'm fatigued. There's a difference. So make sure if you go to an appointment with your doctor, present that to them that you're not feeling sleepy or just tired, but you're feeling physically fatigued. And the first thing we did is we ran all those tests that I mentioned in my blog post. And the first thing that she noticed that was my vitamin B12 was just a little bit low. So we went ahead and took some steps to address that, and I started feeling much better right away. But I wanted to take things a little bit further because I'm not just interested in feeling okay. I want to feel great whenever I possibly can. So I started looking into the research, and it seemed to me that maybe my fatigue had something to do with spiking and lowering blood sugar. Even though I was eating healthy foods every day, my meal timing was off, and my general nutrition could be fine-tuned. And the main point that came up in my diet was that I was not eating breakfast till about 10:30, and I was waking up at 6 a.m., which gave me a huge swath of time where I was up and moving around and not giving myself any fuel. In fact, I was even working out before I ate breakfast, which, if you can tolerate that, is great. But what I didn't realize was I was unknowingly setting myself up for a day full of blood sugar highs and lows. So the next step after correcting the B12 was for me to start eating breakfast when I got up in the morning. And that wasn't too difficult for me to do. I just switched things up a little bit and made it a priority. And then I started feeling much, much better. I didn't have these crash and burn afternoons, after lunch, where I just felt like I just didn't have anything left in me and I was going to need caffeine to get through the day. And then the last thing that I really took a look at was my sleep. And this has been a recent problem because Colin, my husband, has been working late nights for this project he's been doing for work. And I finally had to turn to him and say, look, when you traipse into the bedroom at 1 a.m., you wake me up, dude. And unfortunately, I don't tolerate sleep disruptions very well. So we talked about it. He understood how valuable it was to him and to me to feel better, and then I got good rest. And we worked out a schedule where we both would go to bed at the same time so that our bedroom was a peaceful, quiet place for a full 8 hours. And then after that, I felt just pretty much amazing. I gotta tell you, it's a night and day difference. But it doesn't mean my PCOS fatigue problem is cured. If I stop sleeping on a regular schedule, if I stop paying attention to when I'm eating, if I don't take care of my vitamin B12 deficiency, I could face PCOS fatigue problems again. So I think that the message here is to slowly just go through bit by bit, weed out any little problems that you might have, and then try to incorporate the solution into your life. Don't just think that this is something that you can do for a little bit and you'll be okay. Because unfortunately, that's just not the way the human body works. It's always changing, and we're always adjusting to our environment. So if you start exposing your body to stressful elements, a lack of sleep, poor nutrition, that fatigue might rear its ugly head again. Anyway, that's my little chat about what I did for my PCOS fatigue. There's a lot more information in the article if you want to look over it again. And in the email I sent you, there's a lot of additional resources from amazing experts all over the web who have interesting insights into sleep, stress, diet, and how that all comes together to make sure that we feel energetic and vital. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.